How's it going, everybody? This is Beat the Bush. Today, I'm going to be trying some Asian snacks in my closet. All of this stuff was given to me by Shanna. She's over there in Seattle. Here are 2 drinks and 4 bags of chips that I'm going to try out in this video. Let's give this a try. I'm sure it tastes like barley. Okay. Tastes like barley. This is unsweetened. It has no bitter taste to it. Usually with teas that has been sitting around, they probably put some sort of preservative, to keep it from tasting bitter. I eat barley by itself, actually kind of like a rice. You can actually replace the rice with barley and cook it just the same way in a rice cooker, and it'll come out, lots of fiber instead of just straight white rice. I always feel like it's a waste of money to buy a bottle like this because this is like $1 or $2 for just tea. Personally, I would not buy this myself, but thanks for sending this to me. Shrimp chips, I would have to say I never gotten it from Nongshim, but I think they all taste very similar. Smell shrimpy. I don't even realize if it's really shrimp flavored. I'm just so used to the shrimp chips that, it smells very familiar. Seafoody, little bit of saltiness flavor. I think most Asian people would have had shrimp chips before. Next up is the banana kick chips. I'm sure once you eat this, it'll be like a kick in the mouth of banana flavor. It's also from Nongshim. Banana snack with artificial flavor. So artificial banana flavor. Yellow corn flour, turmeric to give it that yellow look. There's banana powder, but then there's also artificial flavor. So I'll just try it a little bit. This smells like banana. It reminds me of this one lube I bought for my RC car one time. It's funny because I spent a lot of money on an RC car. More than $1,000. You keep on buying aftermarket parts and you're like, ooh, I'm gonna upgrade. So I bought all kinds of crazy stuff for a radio controlled buggy. At the hobby store, they sold this lube and it says banana lube. So I'm like, wow, you need very good lube to get your bearings running. And I just thought, hey, that might be very, very slippery because heck, bananas are kind of slippery. So, you spray this lube on the bearings and it actually smells like banana. So it's kind of funny. It's like banana lube, huh? It's like, you snicker because you're like, oh, it's this sexual thing, right? Banana lube. Give you guys a look of it. They are kind of like really puffy Cheeto type things. Like that. All right, here we go. Let's try one. Interesting. It's a little sweet. I had something similar like this. It's like a corn puff with a little sweetness flavor just like this, except the banana flavor. It's pretty good. Caramel corn puffs. They look like a shrimp. They're kind of like half circle type thing. Sort of like corn puff like this, but it's kind of bent instead. Those taste just like this, except this one has banana flavor. I forgot to rate these. The shrimp one, it's so typical. I never get these anymore other than on very rare occasions or when it's super on sale. It's like, then I'll grab a bag and I would eat it. It tastes good, but then I try not to have too many chips these days. Just kind of really on rare occasion, then I would buy shrimp chips. This barley thing, I probably will never buy because it's too expensive to just buy tea. I'd rather just buy the tea itself. $10, you can buy like a pound of tea. Can make, 100 bottles of these for $10. So it's like a 10 to 20x difference, when you buy a packaged product like this. This banana chip, I don't think I'm gonna crave for this in the future, but it's interesting to try one time. This is the sweet potato snack. I actually like sweet potato type flavor. This is also from Nongshim, the thing with the kimchi ramen stuff. So sesame seed yeast extract. Hey, it doesn't say artificial flavor, so this might be a little bit better for you. Smells like nothing. Smells like corn, I guess. Sweet potato, here we go. It seems kind of tasteless compared to the banana kick. Let me show this to you guys, like the inside of the bag. They have like ridges on it. It almost looks like the shrimp chips that I just showed you guys. The sweet potato, it's a little bit bigger, but the consistency of them, it's roughly the same. Slight potato flavor, I can taste it now. The first one I had seems to be a little bland. Slight sweetness to this. One of my favorites is the sweet potato flavor. It looks kind of pinkish like this for the packaging, but they look like little shells instead. They're thin shell looking things, about 1 inch big. Those are my favorite, but then I don't get them. I haven't gotten them for many years, just simply because I try not to eat too many chips. Will I get this? Am I wowed by this? It's okay. So far, I'm just saying all these snacks are okay, and I have to say that I'm still very, very grateful for receiving these snack gifts. When you get a gift, you have to basically say, oh, this is great, right? But I'm trying to rate these subjectively, so please keep this in mind. I'm still super grateful. Thank you for sending these to me so that I can even try them. Otherwise, I probably would never ever buy them. This one looks like a potato snack, and since 1976, I can't really read all of this. So, you know it's some serious Korean food here, but it does have a nutrition label that's in English. Processed peanut, waxy cornstarch, crustacean shellfish. If you look over here, it has a little squid thing. So I think maybe this will be like squid peanut flavor. I don't know if you guys can see the inside. I'll take a few out to show you guys. This one probably got damaged during shipping and the little peanut fell out, so I'm gonna try the full one first. Smells more peanutty than squid, like 70% peanut flavor, 30% squid flavor. And this is interesting because it's like a little egg thing. Okay, let's try it. Salty. I can eat the peanut, slightly sweet. A huge crunch when you crunch right into it. The shell breaks into the peanut and then you can chew. I like this. It's a little salty. This snack reminds me of the Japanese one. I think it's the kasui and yu. Peanuts, kasui, and yu or something. It has some kind of packaging like that. It's not as hollow. There's not as much air in it, but there's also a peanut inside, and the flavor is very similar to this, where it's slightly sweet, salty, but the outside is not this matte color. It's kind of a little bit more shiny, and there's like seaweed that's kind of baked onto the outside for those kind, the kasui one. This one, it has these lines on it. I have no idea what these lines are. If you like peanuts, you'll probably like this, as kind of like as a beer food. Will I get this again? Yes, I would get this again. Kind of like a different flavor for kasui and yu. If I feel like something that is a little bit more hollow, this is good. And now I'm gonna have some milkus. Is there like milk in it? Milk and yogurt flavor. New feeling of soda beverage, it says. Filtered water, high fructose corn syrup. Oh no, that's a big red flag. I hate drinking high fructose corn syrup. Cane sugar, carbon dioxide, which means it's carbonated. It will be fizzy. Powdered skim milk. So there is milk, so it's like oh, so weird. It's kind of like, those guys that injects carbon dioxide into milk and they drink it, they're like, ugh, it tastes weird, right? I think the deal is they need to dilute the milk. When it's too creamy and fizzy, it doesn't work out. With the soda stream, by the way. So it's yogurt flavor, milk flavor, diluted with water, and then carbonized. So I kind of know what this will taste like already. I do like it though. Let me just have more. Let's see. Tastes milky. You have to get used to it though. Like, milky fizziness is not for everybody. How much milk does it look like they put in? Probably like 1/10 of this is probably milk. So most of it is water, sugar, carbonation. Would I buy this again? No. High fructose corn syrup. So we got over here 6 different items. The peanut one I would get, and this banana one, if I feel really, really crazy. I already tried this, so I probably won't ever get this again. Something you just try one time, I guess. But this one, for beer food, yeah, I would get this.